Welcome to today's battle show. Tom dons his match, boards the transport, and braces for classic teammate banter. Here come the shells. Luckily, he was ready this time, cut the rope and dropped onto the battlefield, saving the human Valkyrie who was about to get blown up. Only to find out he was a full-on unlucky Tom with shrapnel through his chest, while the Valkyrie casually took his match battery. Tom was brought back to the barracks and still thought he was a normal guy. Holy moly. Tom resurrects again. This time he struts over to the instructor and bluntly states that tomorrow's counterattack is doomed to fail. Subtitles. He even went so far as to call out each team member's name in front of everyone and then discovered their hidden poker cards under the bed. He accurately called out the numbers and the cards, and everyone was frozen in fear while Tom looked eagerly at them, only to. Tom became a synonym for schizophrenia, utterly speechless as the transport crashed, launching him on the death squished by a transport, run over by a vehicle. After countless respawns, Tom mastered the battlefield like it was a stroll in the park, predicting all threats from his death experiences. Tom leveled up from rookie to battle god, successfully saving the Valkyrie again. He just wanted to whisk her off the battlefield because he knew she was the only one who knew how to lead the team out of here. But surprisingly, after witnessing his extraordinary bravery, the Valkyrie stood and tossed away her phone and broadsword, followed by a thunderous boom. Big explosion. After respawning, Tom recalled what Susan said last. He knew she absolutely knew the secret about resurrection. Subtitles. He obediently followed the instructor's arrangements and even hid the playing cards for his teammates to save them from being scolded and wasting time. Seeing the instructor ease up, Tom pulled off a tactical roll, and after countless precise deaths, he finally escaped her. Soon, Tom found the elite med training base, where he found Susan and bluntly said, "Imu from tomorrow." Sure enough, his words made Susan pause for a moment, but she immediately took Tom to meet someone. On the way, Susan revealed to Tom that she had the resurrection ability too, explaining how she slaughtered thousands of aliens. She led humanity to its only victory, but lost that ability after a blood transfusion from injuries. Soon, Susan led him to a mech production workshop where he met a doctor studying time cycle theory who was shocked to find out he also had the ability to resurrect. The doctor couldn't wrap his head around how someone with resurrection could gather so many resources. It was their first chat after all. Basically a world of questions. Tom and the doctor didn't play coy, they went straight to a 3D projection. Turns out all aliens are controlled by a mother entity called Omega, and Tom's showdown with Alpha is a rare showdown of epic proportion. Whenever Alpha gets killed, the mother Omega restarts the day's timeline. That's why humans keep losing ground. By a stroke of luck, Tom got Alpha's blood, so each reset he brings back memories to the previous day. Now, the solution to prevent human extinction is to take out Mother Omega, and finding it depends on Tom's death visions. At this moment, Tom felt a stampede of alpacas in his mind. But the fate of humanity rested on his shoulders. This is a war for survival, and no one can sit this one out. After clarifying his goals, Tom entered Devil's training and kicked off his flashy death show. One injury and his instant reset. After endless painful death loops, not even fate could prevent another headshot for Tom. After going through countless cycles of death and rebirth, Tom gradually became numb, yet his abilities were rapidly improving. Each time he respawned, his ties with the Omega grew stronger. Just before Tom respawned, he witnessed a vision of Omega. It was an abandoned dam in Germany, marking Omega's hideout. All Tom and his team had to do was survive the second day's beach battle, fighting side by side while documenting the reasons for every death. As the days of respawning rolled on, witnessing Susan die repeatedly, Tom grew increasingly desperate. No matter how many deadly crises they have dodged, new threats will keep popping up constantly. Just when the swordsman walked into a bar for a drink, boom. The Nazi army launched an attack straight at London. The man in front got killed by a monster, and unsurprisingly, he was back to the day before the battle started. Turns out, he accidentally killed a high-tier alien warrior named Alpha not too long ago. Once Alpha bites the dust, the alien mother entity resets that day's timeline. Hence, he got the ability to reset time upon death and knew where Alpha's base was located. No matter what he tried, he couldn't escape the battlefield on the following day and gradually fell into despair. One time, while sneaking out of the base for leisure, he witnessed humanity's impending doom. Since then, he regretted it and started training like a maniac. He went on a training spree, boosting his power, and after getting injured, would immediately commit ultimate suicide to reset and continue training. Until the gas ran out and the mech battery died, the duo hiked to an abandoned villa. They intended to find some gas, but unexpectedly stumbled upon a helicopter instead. Initially, Kelly didn't notice anything off until Jack slipped up and mentioned she liked 3 sugar cubes with her coffee, then she got it. Turns out, this wasn't their first trip here, and Jack had already found the helicopter keys. Kelly was infuriated, thinking Jack was wasting time, but he had his own reasons. Because 20 meters away was a female alien warrior, and the moment Kelly turned the engine on, they'd be toast. Jack suggested Kelly hide and let him take out the mother entity alone, but stubborn Kelly insisted on going together and fired up the engine.